Morning everyone, it's start of day 3. Camped out here at NOCCUNDRA, just beside the river. Over here. It's not too bad, the temperature is probably, I don't know, 5 degrees maybe overnight. Tent worked out well, and just got to wait for the shop and the service station to open at 8 o'clock so we can get fuel and some breakfast. But no, it's a lovely little night, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the trip. We'll start packing up and have a coffee, and then hopefully by then the other fellas will be up, and we can head off to the shop servo. See you later. Just about to make myself a cup of coffee. The good thing with the Aldi stove.
This is what you call a vlog bomb, mate.
Vlog bomb. I'm being vlog bombed. I'm just trying to start my Aldi cooker up here with electric start.
Boom.
And away it goes.
How'd you sleep?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Warm?
Wasn't too cold. No problem. Yeah, I didn't have to put thermals on or anything. So
No, okay.
I don't know what it got down to, but
4, I think. This
about
morning.
4,
it's
yeah.
about 4 now-ish.
Yeah, that's what I
That's what it
thought.
feels like.
4 or 5.
Cheers.
Just making my coffee. That's you.
That's me.
Yep, there we are, all packed, ready to go. Got my attractive head net on here because once the sun comes up, the flies come out. And got everything packed up in time because the sweater you are, the more they come. So anyway, let's wait for the other fellas now. Neil's.
Head over the crapper and order a brekkie.
There you go. I'll start heading over to the NOCCUNDRA hotel. See ya. Okay, hey everybody. We're heading from NOCCUNDRA to Innamincka today, so it's a relatively short leg of our trip. But we're going to, once we get there, we're staying at the hotel there at Innamincka, and we're going to dump all our gear, lighten the bikes up a bit, go around and see a few things. And so yeah, it's only about 300 kilometres, and it's a relatively short day, but well and truly into it now. So yeah, we're actually entering at the moment the Channel country, so we are in the desert, believe it or not. This is the Strzelecki desert, and one would not think it was with all the greenery I'm showing you right now. So this entire area would have been underwater a few months back, and the sign back there said 14 kilometres of it. So you know, all these wildflowers, and it smells beautiful. There's a lot of pollen and aroma coming off them. It's very fresh. You know, in a couple of months it'll be all gone again. Hello everybody. Yep, we're rolling. Adventure Rydr-Bloke here. Got Steve from Big Bike Adventures in front. He's doing the Superman thing. It's quite funny, with the last little piece we did, we were riding through green pastures, and literally we came over a rise and you have this.
Bloody desert.
Absolutely nothing. Look at it. It's like the face of Mars out there. As far as you
I don't know what flat earth society's flat earth thing, because I can see a curve.
I reckon I can see a curve, especially through the curved lens of the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, that gives them an excuse. It's yeah, it's incredible. We ride through that channel country, about 14 kilometres of it, and everything's beautiful. You have wildlife, and
And it was interesting because we just supposed to look at our GPS, and we went down to 73 metres above sea level, and now we're back up to about 110. So you drop right down into this gully that's 14 kilometres wide. It's not like the Grand Canyon almost.
yeah, and all that water's now gone down to Lake Eyre, which we'll see in a few days' time.
Yeah, that's right. And it's actually gone down into the Artesian Basin as well, feeding a lot of them.
Yeah, no doubt that's a need. That is something that's really required, because no doubt what there are farmers left out here have been dragging a lot of water out of those bores.
Yep.
So hopefully that'll tie them over for the next decade. But yeah, it's just amazing the change in the landscape.
Yeah, over the rise of a hill, literally.
I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately. But
So we were too busy being a mate.
we were.
It's just incredible.
Hey everybody, here we are. First bit of sort of dirt, bull dust, corrugations, you name it. Trying to stay back far enough from Steve to keep out of this dust. But unfortunately the wind's behind us, so it's not blowing it away that quickly. Anyway, I'll just concentrate here, because this is a bit better. Just got to watch out for the holes of bull dust. There we go, back on the tar. We're just on the road to the dig tree, Bergen Mills dig tree. It's about 14-15 kilometres off the main drag there. All this sort of dirt, rocky road. This is pretty hard pack where we are now. And I'll talk to you when we get there. It's just up here, I believe. Here we are at the dig tree. The car park at least. Just waiting on Neil and Chris. I'll be here in a minute. Birkenwell's dig tree. Tragic story. This is it. Incredible. Just turned right towards Innamincka, so you go left to Flinders, right, left down the Strzelecki track, and right into Innamincka, and good old Sergey just ate that up like you wouldn't believe, and really enjoying it. yeah, we just crossed the border into South Australia and almost in Innamincka now. Love the sound of that Africa twin. The road's starting to get a lot more sandy, more dusty. Speaking of dust, you can see the whole heap of dust, and this is all due to a truck that was up ahead. Got Steve decided he'd go down the left side there. I'm following Neil, so Steve's there on my left. He was trying to get out of the dust, but that didn't work, and then he got stuck down in there. Now I'm following Neil on the BMW GS. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of a corner here, and allowed us some good vision around the side of the truck. The biggest problem is you can't see what's coming. Yeah, we took this opportunity to get past. Coming down in Innamincka, you just get a little bit of tar on the way in. Wave to the locals, and here we are at the Innamincka Hotel. Not so long day, but great ride. And now it's time for beer. After a couple of beers, we decided we'd head over to have a look at the two graves, Burke and Wills. All this area here was underwater for about a month when the floodwaters came down from Townsville. The bikes have been lightened up. All the gear's been taken off when we checked in to the hotel, so it's time to have a little bit more fun. The dust out here is just like talcum powder. saying there, it feels like a completely different bike with all the gear taken off it.
Right, I can get off now.
Yeah, so on the way back, I got to go first and just crank it along here on my own. Now, I remembered on the way in there was a nasty bull dust hole in a corner, so I thought I'd be on the other side of the track when I got to that section, but as you'll see, that was the wrong decision.
Down, alright. Yep. Yeah. Nelly, I went in that one. That's right. Should I go? What? Cameras all there. Yep.
Well, that was fun. As you would have seen, I had a bit of a tumble. Everything's perfectly fine. Maybe I don't think it did break off. Was the wires to my spotlight, so they were there, because these are designed to actually twist, but they twisted all the way around, and I didn't have enough slack to I had it all cable tied nicely, which I shouldn't have, so it's done a bit of a mark there. What you didn't see was the second fall, so I did this side and the exact same things happen on this side. Anyway, I've just got to this became loose, so I've just got to get the tools out and tighten all that back up. But yeah, so go, no problem. Oh wait, one thing. I don't know how it happened, but the rear brake pads were snapped off, so I've got a cable tie on that on. Probably a good idea to get a cover for it, huh? Didn't even think of that one. And oh, actually, there's maybe a piece of plastic. Oh, there you go. Look, the a bit of plastic's busted. Oh, that'll be out there somewhere. Anyway, good excuse to get an aftermarket pipe.